Hello viewers, me and team here, and welcome to Let's Play Civilization 4, but this is going to be a little bit different from standard. I am running the Hall of Fame Challenger series. As you can see, I am already in Challenge 2. The first challenge was a Great Plains space race, and you had to include certain leaders. I did pretty terribly because I didn't really bother trying that hard. It was on Prince, but whatever. So here's the rules for the second challenge thing, since I didn't bother recording the first one. Yeah, I'll get to recording in a minute in terms of why I have not been updating videos. Anywho, we are going for domination on Monarch on an Ice Age map. The only mandatory setting beyond normal Hall of Fame rules is that we cannot check no barbarians. We are using Ethiopia, and we have to include these civilizations, which I've done. You'll see that I am Zara, and I include those civilizations in addition to a couple extra ones. As far as extra settings go, permanent alliances is allowed by the Hall of Fame, so I have that on. Lockout and modified assets is mandatory, and no huts or events. Now, unfortunately, my refusal to use huts and events and rely on luck boxes really removes my ability to compete for fastest finish dates in Hall of Fame. Somebody already posted a game where they won domination in the BCs by popping horseback high riding from a hut. So what does that do for competition? Well, it ruins it. Because anyone who wants to really be competitive for a finish on this map is going to also have to try to pop a tech like that. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to master that kind of finish date. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and turn the volume down. As I recall, it was pretty loud for you guys, even though it's not that loud for me. So something like this should be good for a first video. I'll check it after the video and see how it's going. I don't believe I've used Zara before. Unique building is a monument that gives extra culture percentage, so he tends to win culture battles. And his unique building is the Oromo Warrior, which starts with Drill 2 and is immune to first strikes. It's pretty good. It also has some built-in first strikes. Unfortunately, to be competitive, or even to try to be competitive on a map like this, we can't really use that. The start itself, although it's not one of those triple gem starts that the best people try to get when they roll a bunch of maps, it's tolerable. We have a commerce booster, we have Riverside Corn, so I'm not too unhappy with it. Hopefully our Ice Age gives us a Pangea type of setup, because otherwise it's going to be hard to get domination. Oh, we got 2 first. Alright. So, okay. Obviously, he starts with hunting, mining. We're going to grab agriculture right from go. We have barbs on, which sucks, but whatever. For Hall of Fame purposes, I don't like having barbs on. Barbs add a random chance element. You saw that happen in one of my games, Hacksmaster Darius, where I just lost completely ridiculous battles to the barbs and wound up losing a city. Even if I played that game perfectly, other than that, it would have set me back quite a few turns, and I would not have been able to beat another competitive player playing it. And it's not like I did anything suboptimal when it comes to defending the barbs. I just got unlucky. And unfortunately, that's what often happens if you use things that add random elements. And yes, there's some random elements built into Hall of Fame anyway, but we should really be trying to minimize them so that game spam does not equal skill when it comes to Hall of Fame finish dates. Because as it stands, that's pretty much how it is. And unfortunately, Civ 5 Hall of Fame pretty much ruined the experience further by mandating bard eating, mandating ruins on, among other things. It's ridiculous. Not to mention a completely biased and nonsensical set of rules that basically forces some things to be considered exploits and others not. I'm not happy with Civ 5 Hall of Fame. Civ 4 Hall of Fame is tolerable, although again, the whole game spam equals skill thing is not the best in my opinion. Do I want bronze working next, or do I want to pick up horseback riding? I want horseback riding. I want to go for horse. Since I'm casting this, I'm probably not going to re-roll if I don't get horse. I'll just accept a slow or like a later finish time. I'm mostly playing through the 10 Hall of Fame Challenger games just to complete the series, not necessarily to get the fastest times. So I'm not going to worry a great deal about that. Especially since the fastest times are all going to involve luck boxing anyway. Okay. Oh man. These things aren't lying. Or are they? Move down. And I'll know if I have horse or not soon enough. Do I have hunting? Yes, I do. I could probably grab the wheel. I'm going to need it anyway. Looking for some rushing. And yeah, Monarch's slower difficulty than I usually play. Oh, geez. Oh, man. Okay, we're going to have to cut the Skype crud. Let's just hope I don't get spammed while I'm doing this. And then I'm going to set myself to busy so I don't get that constantly. And apparently we have China over there. Yeah, I want the commerce. Especially if I see horse, I'm going to want to go horseback riding like ASAP. Okay, good. We do have horse. And actually wheel comes next. I'm going to want to build roads. The roads will increase my happy cap and whatnot. And then I'm going to want to go for horseback riding. Before bronze working? Yeah, probably. I think that's the best bet. And we built a camp. And we have some victims already. Any as good as the other. Probably want to take out Churchill early because he has gold. He'll tech things like longbows earlier than other AIs. Not that that's a huge threat on Monarch, that they'll get longbows super early, but we might as well be careful. Otherwise, since we're creative, I'll probably just drop a city like here. Building a pasture is instant access to the horse. I have a couple good mines I can work to put out some horse archers. And really, it's no gold start, but it's not bad to have. And this is probably the next best thing other than gems or gold, is to get the fur. At least for this strategy. Look, we're already a 50 begirs a turn. 15. Okay, so where have I been? Well, real life kind of caught up to me, and because I didn't have a batch of videos recorded, I unfortunately was not able to bring anything to you guys in the interceding time. Basically what I usually do is record a block of videos and then don't record anything for a while. And that works out just fine because I can just upload one thing a day and I'm set. But lately that's not been a possibility because I did the operating system switch, used up my reserves, and I couldn't bring you guys videos. Real smooth, I know. And I'll just automate this guy now. Also, I've been running into problems with the mod in Heroes of Might and Magic 3 that lets you use high def. Apparently that doesn't want to install nicely in Linux, and it's not like there's a lot of supporting documentation on how to do it that I've been able to find. So that's another hurdle that I need to clear. And this is not a good long-term site, by the way. You'd want Riverside normally, but it's good enough for what I'm going for at the moment. What I'll probably do is after I finish roading these two, I'll just run my worker up there. I'm going to need more workers too. But as long as I get that settled, I'm going to be able to defend myself against barbs because I'll have chariots or horse archers. Either or, really. And that should work against barb archers and what have you. Okay, so we'll go ahead and grab the cow. And after horseback riding, archery, bronze working. And we'll probably shut the slider down after that. With tech trades on, I should be able to fleece anything I need by pointy stick research. So that should be just fine. Good. Promote combat there. People sometimes ask me why I take combat over woodsman. And the fact is I usually don't make it to woodsman, especially since I don't bother microing him a lot. And that can run me into trouble anyway. So combat gives me a slightly higher chance to survive in the times where I care the most. Plus, if I attach a great general later, I can get to medic 3 or whatever. Not that you can't anyway, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Yeah, sure. We'll plant now. Barracks. We are going to rely on that. Or should I just build a worker? No, I don't think so. think my capital's going to handle the workers. And the basic idea here is just to kill everyone and then spam settler. Hopefully someone builds Great Wall for me that's nearby. That's my ideal anyway. And I think what I'll do here is build yet another worker after this. Because we're just looking to not work too many unimproved tiles. And we do need workers eventually anyway. So it's not a big deal. Let's go ahead and do this. Once I get bronze working, I can start chopping horse archers like crazy. Although I should also consider working on my barracks and stables in Axum also. And yeah, archery is mandatory for horse archers. Go figure. Though you could build chariot archers in Civ 5 without archery, I believe. Or maybe they finally patched that out in the most recent patch, I don't know. I haven't been playing a lot, but I've been following patches and strategies carefully. Always ready to jump in and play the game as soon as they finish it. Always ready. I think the capital has enough food to grow and work its mines. Or the few that there are. So we are going to move up there and mine and farm for Gondar. In fact, we're going to transfer these floodplains to Gondar. And I think one more worker. How many workers do I have? 3? 3. Yeah, one more worker. And then we'll just do this as well. And we're doing pretty good on the horse archer timing thanks to the first art. Yep, we just get stable and horse archer. And yeah, they put protectives in on purpose. It's to make it a little bit more challenging. Anyway, we can still take them. China has more strength than Churchill. Ooh, China built Great Wall. How era appropriate. Oh, he's got stone too. What I might want to do then is actually leave him alone a bit. And take out Churchill first, like I said. Grab the gold so I'm less likely to strike. Because I'm not going to have many other sources of commerce, to be honest. And work from there. Okay, please don't enter my borders too early. Thank you. And don't quite have bronze working yet, unfortunately. But it's all good. Probably want to start roading to my victims too. Okay, I'll just skip a turn there. Or no, you know what? I'll spend a turn on roads because he's not going to do anything else. So I might as well put a turn in something. And you just get ready to mine that mine. Okay. So I'll go ahead and mine that, mine that, mine that too. And no, we don't really want slavery. We have not invested really whatsoever in granaries. So whipping's not the best. Plus we have enough raw hammers that would be fine anyway. And that archer makes me nervous. We'll chop. Good. It's gonna leave me alone. That's what I needed. Barrack stable, horse archer, and then road. And again, this isn't really optimized, but it should do a decent job. It should get an okay finish date or something, and I'll work from there. I'm going to pick up pottery and writing, and then turn my slider off. And basically just bank gold and give me time to recover. I guess this is going to be something that I haven't really showcased a lot of, so why not? We'll show it. That was my thought process anyway when setting this up. I could have sworn I disabled that. Oh, you're almost done chopping, so we're going to interrupt. I mean, I can see the appeal, but nah. I could follow what my workers are doing early on when it matters, and later on I don't care. So, Whatever. Start a road. It's nice to have the extra workers. Look at that. Look at the power. I'm already stronger than a lot of these civs. China's getting some fake power from the Great Wall. Just so you know. I think we're going to continue to chop here. There we go. Now, unfortunately, my AIs on Monarch do start with archery. So I can't just warrior rush and bypass protective or anything like that. Not that we'd want this to be too easy anyway. Yeah, you know what, that's fine. Also, since it's Monarch, we don't have to pay maintenance. No, not really, but it does help to be on Monarch and not Immortal when it comes to paying maintenance. And maintenance is a lot worse on Immortal. And it scales up quicker too. Like, you get more maintenance from number of cities, it caps higher, and it caps sooner. All those things are bad if you're talking about paying maintenance. And hey, I'm going to get another happiness boost. Good times. I want as many horse archers as possible, as quickly as possible. Yeah, I mean, if you popped horseback riding from a hut, you'd already be talking mass horse archers everywhere. So it is what it is, I suppose. Yeah, I'll open borders. It's almost time to hit. I have enough horsemen to do that. Not doing too badly on the economy. Oop, we got a barb archer. That's going to harass us. But we can take him. Depends where he wants to go, though. If he goes down here, it's going to annoy me a little. No, they're not going to enter my borders just yet, amazingly. Okay. So let's just hook up York and get into the position necessary to attack Churchill. And like so. Yeah, because I'll finish a road, declare, take York. That's the plan. No newbie fence or anything. Alrighty, get a freebie worker. Not really, you have to pay a war declaration to get that worker, but it's still pretty good. And yeah, with combat 2, even against protective archer, like the advanced combat odds display, this is one of the things you get with Buffy. Anyway, Buffy's the Hall of Fame mod. Yeah, 75% odds. I said, oh, I can't attack with him because he's the one that captured the worker. Fair enough. So yeah, we're just gonna blitz that city. Leave you behind. If I'm ultra lucky, oh no, it's not gonna matter anyway. Alright, and we are going to leave archers for garrison, not our horse archers. Obviously horse archers are the superior option for self-defense. There is an enemy archer there. I don't want to lose my units, so I'm not going to do that. Hopefully. And Churchill's down to 1 city. So if I get lucky here, I can get an early KO. KO! Best approach. Okay. Gonna want to cancel my rally. As long as I don't do anything stupid, that archer can just be picked off by a horse archer, which works out just swell. I'll chop. The damage dude can pick off a worker. I'm going to need every worker turn I can get, I suppose. And I might be able to reach London from here. London has access to this gold mine. I'm trying to think, it's probably in this area. It doesn't look like I have a way of approaching that I can reach it on the following turn, so I'm not going to be able to do that. What I am going to be able to do is chop. Chopping more and more horse archers. The faster I get them, the better. Might even be able to stack split, conquer multiple empires at the same time. Okay. And he did something interesting. He actually opted to play the mine there. That's... that is what it is. That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and dump him back in there and heal up. I'll just chop. Yeah, capturing enemy workers to develop their lands, very useful. And I should be able to take this, unless he gets too much more. No, Chariot's a pretty poor defender. Yeah, okay, so the 2 archers, we can probably... Yeah, 47% odds, not the greatest, but whatever. And we actually survived and got a withdraw. Oh no, we won outright. How about that? Yeah, now I'm up to 71%. That's actually survival odds. You'll see below that the victory is 63%, retreat is 7.25. And so there you go. And we are doing well with the luck. Oh, he had one more city. I think this is best. And then I can bring along the damage guys and maybe pull something. Churchill seems content to move that archer around in a pattern I don't understand. He's not going to really threaten much that way. And yeah, we're just going to use these trees to vault even more horse archers out. And we're going to go into deficit, and it's going to be a race against time to kill everybody. And that'll be that. Anyway, chop. Yeah, archer, barracks, stable, emphasize production. We're just going to control 4 of that. That sets our preferred production group or whatever. Oh yeah, I got him. Okay, gotta go for the barbarian archer. He will pillage my mine. That's annoying. We're not going to allow it. And we get pretty good odds on them, so whatever. We'll go ahead and mine this. These horse archers don't have to do anything just yet. I'll go ahead and chop there. Math would be nicer, but whatever. And okay. Yeah, I lose one finally. Yeah, we'll take it. And again, just hit 4. And we have a dead English Empire. Next up, we are going to try to road to China. It's the dig to China with your ears contest. This is the worst contest ever. Or no, I think he said it's the second worst. It's been a while since I've seen Strong Bad, but it was awesome. And I would definitely not win the dig to China with your ears contest. I assert that with authority. Anyway, we'll go ahead and chop some more. And yeah, see, now we get an archer, so we can just divert horse archers away, fortify up. Don't have to worry about barbarians, although eventually we're not going to anyway. And just cheap chopping. Might want to keep a horse archer or 2 around temporarily until I can start getting defenses there. Barb cities are fine. I fully intend to take China down next, so shouldn't be struggling too much with barbs after that. It seems like I haven't met everybody. This is unfortunate. I might not be able to win domination with just the people on this continent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, probably not. So whatever. We'll just take a late win and have done. Well, alright, I think I'll stop the video off here, and I'll see you guys in the next part. I'm going to go ahead and save this, just in case the recording bugs on me or something. Although that would probably make the game ineligible. I would still want to continue on with the recording. And I'll see you guys in the next part. The Me and Team, signing off.